Hello and welcome back to North Hook in City Skylines. We still have a massive crime problem. You know, we might want to take out a loan. Let's see, we got the Silver Sunset Bank, you got the Global Credit Inc., and you got Pyramid Capital. This one sounds really bad. Pyramid Capital, interest at 15%, yeah. Weekly cost 442, that's bad. But that's a lot for a loan. I think I'm going to take a very cheap loan. Wait, actually, hold on. Interesting. Weekly cost. Wait, that weekly cost is... Oh, the payment plan is so long. Yo, we might take the global credit one. Because the payment plan for... Wait, hold on. Oh, the payment plan for this is really good, actually. It's a much higher interest, which means that I'm going to be paying 30,000 on top of what I loaned. But since the payment plan is so lenient, I'm basically going to forget about it. Which I guess is what Pyramid Capital wants me to do. But I can't take this anyhow. I'm going to take the global credit loan. And we're going to put down the necessary amenities. Or these aren't amenities, these are services, I believe. And I can't wait to get into like the actual policies and stuff. We should probably paint some districts right now. Because this should be a district. I want to actually paint districts and give each district its own personality and stuff like that. So, like, right now, this is just suburban hell. Let's make sure we have water. Anything else we need? Not really. Oh yeah, no, we do. We need a recycling center. Because otherwise this landfill is going to fill up. And the sooner we get this recycling center out here, the sooner they start dealing with the garbage that's being piled up. Now, I don't know if we're going to be at a point where we can reach a net zero for garbage right now. We might be, because our city is so small. Nope. I think the incinerator would let us 48,000 a week, and this processes 24,000 a week. Yeah, it's doubled. But this is way less polluting than this one. This is pollution 100, this is pollution 25. Now, we're going to have some places that are polluted with the recycling centers. Not quite sure where we're going to put those in the future. Like, this isn't a permanent solution. All this stuff is probably going to go away. It's all going to get gentrified, right? It's all going to get, you know, rezoned for high, like, density residential and stuff. That's what happens to a lot of industrial areas in the middle of cities. They turn into studio apartments and, you know, hipster coffee shops and stuff. And I mean, this place is also probably going to get gentrified. It's a terrible thing to do, and it's something I'm politically very against. I sort of equate it to like modern, like low-scale colonization, right? It's like, you know, colonizing the block, right? Like these rich people come in and sort of take, or they don't take stuff from you directly, but like they make your community not yours anymore. And it's something I don't really like. I say these rich people, like, you know, city planners or developers or whatever, like, they do it for the rich people, of course, usually. Because one of the sad things about city planning is that since it's a private venture, right? These people who are doing it are often, or doing the development, are often seeking profit. Because, you know, or a return on investment. Right? That is, you know, that they have to do that. That's why they do it, right? So, where is their, you know, profit to be made? Well, by making luxury condos for the people who are wealthy. That's where you make the most profit. And then you start pricing people out of their neighborhoods, and it's just a dreadful affair. This can be easily remedied. Now, this song is a bit intense. This can be easily remedied by increasing the budget for electricity, which we reduced quite a bit. I can't wait until we do like the larger like, you know, city planning stuff like transit and stuff like that, larger scale stuff. I'm not too into the economic aspect of the game really, but I want to do it because it's YouTube and people are going to be like, hey, you're cheating. Even when I'm doing... Oh, stop laughing, I was laughing. Even when I'm doing everything correct, people will criticize me. So of course I want to mitigate the avenues for criticism. No, that's not really the fact or the reason. I want to, you know, put some challenge on myself, I think, because I haven't really played a real playthrough of City Skylines where I'm, you know, forced to actually make money. And I think the wind just picked up because I didn't really do anything to the power situation other than actually zone even more. I really, really, really want this because it's one of the coolest buildings in the game, in my opinion. The solar updraft tower, it looks so cool, like so, like, you know, intense and high tech, and it produces a lot of power. Of course, nuclear power plant is like, that's the dawn, right? Also, I want this so bad. Hydropower plants, that's like what what we live off of in Norway. That's like all our power essentially, and I wanna do it here. What's the next milestone? Where do I see that even? Also, I bought Sunset Harbor recently, but I haven't actually played with it. So there's some fishing industry, and I can do that as well, because, you know, Norway. Do I want to put down a park? Yes, I do, because it increases land value, and I think that increases my income. Of course, I'll have to destroy some houses in order to build that park, which is, of course, completely unreasonable in you know, in real terms. I kind of dig these tiny houses. I don't know why. Like, I kind of hate the these mech mansions. Not a big fan of them. Some like weird American stuff right here. We don't have that many houses that look kind of like that here in Norway. We have some, usually in places where land is super cheap. You have stuff kind of like that, which I guess is how it works in America as well. Like, mech mansion territory is places where land value is very low. So, let's plan for the future here. And also, let's sort out some issues that we have. This is an issue. To plan for that, I think we will just extend this road out this way and continue building. I think that's going to fix it a bit, because it's going to create more avenues for them to get into this area. Now, this land here is actually very, very good for a campus. Like, I would love to plop down a campus over here, and because I like the idea of a campus being sort of outside of the downtown area. That's how it usually is here, except for in Trondheim, where a lot of the scientific institute in Trondheim, the Norwegian Technical University of something, whatever, I don't know what the actual English one is for. English name for it is, but NTNU is what it's called. It's kind of like Norwegian MIT, I guess. It's the university I go to. Its technical, or like its science division or part, is very close to downtown, which I think is kind of unusual in terms of city planning, as far as I am aware, as well, at least. Because I feel like a lot of campuses, they're these like sprawling massive things that have an infrastructure of their own, right? So I feel like they need space, usually. In Norway, they're not that big, and they're not that sprawling, but this one university, I think, as well as I think the one in Oslo and stuff, they're big, but they're also spread out all over the city, which is not something you see in City Skylines. City Skylines, I think the campus becomes very centralized. I don't know if you can do a decentralized one. But in Trondheim here, for example, you have a bunch of campus buildings all over town. Let's expand this. We have a bunch of residential demand. But yeah, you have campus buildings all over town. And it's very, very interesting. I say justifying the tangent. Canuck Street, Main Avenue, Canuck Street after Bobbit Canuck, of course. Why is this Julie Street? I don't like that. I think this entire thing should be Canuck Street. Hold on. But what the what? What is the game doing? This game is actually drunk right now. There we go. This is Canuck Street. Yeah. We have more industry than we need, thank God, because I don't want to expand this this polluting hellhole. Also, hold on, what is this? Goods Unlimited. Steel Rhino, okay. Very interesting building. Nice car. I like the, so, yeah, I really like the design of this building, the way it looks. Like this sloped roof here up towards the smokestack or the chimney or whatever. This building is beautiful, by the way, this one here. I don't know why, I like these kind of, I think this looks kind of Japanese, maybe. But I really like the, oh yeah, tiny balcony with a bench and a vending machine. That has to be Japan. I really like the, I don't know, like brutalist architecture or something. I'm weird like that. I wish there were more brutalist architecture buildings in City Skylines. I could download mods for it, but it feels kind of cheap. I know that the campus... Actually, we can create a campus, can't we? No, we can't. The campus for... Oh, we need to expand this stuff. The campus for the trade school has a bunch of really, really, really cool buildings. Or a bunch of buildings of the style that I really like. I know a lot of people like the classical architecture and stuff. And honestly, not a big fan. That being said, I'm not, enamored with modern architecture either. We're out of money. I'm not enamored with modern architecture either, but the brutalist stuff is really cool. When do we get offices? Because offices are industry without the pollution, and I want to put that all over the place. Though I do think there is, there's a place for real industry in the city as well. We have a problem. We need another water pumping station. Oh, Boomtown. Now set up a ferry terminal. I don't think we'll do that. It doesn't really make much sense for me to, or in my opinion, for us to have a, oh, we got some really cool roads right now, bus roads as well. I love buses. I love trains even more, though. We got, I was gonna say, oh yeah, we got money now, so we can put down this to pump some more water into our city. And we also apparently need more sewage treatment, which, do we have the good stuff? We do not have the good stuff. I'm not gonna set down bus services and stuff because it really makes no sense for this to have like a dedicated bus system like this part of, or like this little town, in my opinion. I mean, in theory, you could walk from here to here, no problem. In fact, well, yeah, I say in theory because because we removed the ability to do so, which we should probably fix. And yeah, this is not the solution. So earlier we removed the ability for pedestrians to cross here, but they can still cross here, which they keep doing. These people are walking to work, which is awesome. That's really good. That reduces traffic by a whole lot. But we should also, and we can also, help reduce it even further. Over here. Now, I think this might be somewhat controversial, like this kind of stuff. I know that a lot of people, like, you can cheese the pedestrian walkways to an insane degree, and I don't want to do that. But I do think that pedestrian bridges like this have a place in a city. Now, is that too steep? Yeah, that is much too steep. Like, you could do that, and it works in the game mechanics. But, oh, also pedestrian tunnels are also really good. Like, they're all over the place. I want to make this, like, make sense. It's not a Norwegian city, so you don't actually have to worry about this whole thing getting iced down. Like, if this thing was iced down, you're not getting up. Let's see. Construction cost 84, right? So... higher construction cost, because I accidentally made it go underneath the ground. Now, one of the happy accidents that result from this is that we dezone a bunch of stuff, and I choose to dezone a bunch of stuff, which means that we actually have room for some park facilities, I think. And some more pedestrian stuff here, like pedestrian crossings here. Okay, yeah, we actually have people crossing right now. Very nice. Power is still an issue. We have advanced wind turbines, which produce 0 to 20. Upkeep to 200. Upkeep 200 is good, but I don't think that's worth it, because these have to be placed on ocean. And they have to be placed out here. I don't know. We can't do that here right now. Oh, I mean, we can, but it's bad. It's not going to produce a lot. This is a lot better, just to put down wind turbines up here on the mountains. I think I'm going to do that. Just because... and I'm going to relocate. Just because... it's going to happen eventually anyways. Now we're going to get a lot more power. I go just above our need. which is where we like to be. And so now, this is, I think, too small for the in-game park mechanic. But I could do all of this as a park, I guess. We don't have the park entrance, so we can't actually. Oh no, wait, create park area. That's how you unlock it. Okay, cool. So if I zone this as the park. Maybe not that far in. Does seem like a really small park. I don't know how high of a rating we can get on this. Yeah, no, I don't think that's going to be a good park. I think we'll just do pedestrian stuff here. In fact, we could do a bike lane or bike thing here. Cross like that. And then there. And then do a pedestrian walkway. Guess that intersects with... No, but can they bike? I don't think they can bike on pedestrian walkways, can they? Let's see, I want to do a pedestrian walkway that goes out one. But I think the game does not like that. So I think I have to do anarchy. Like so. Now does that work? Yeah, that probably works, I think. And then let's get rid of the bike lane, actually. I don't know if they can walk on the bike lane. I doubt it. Wait, are we on anarchy? I hope that works. And then let's expand this. That is an interesting house. Oh, it's getting remodeled. Into a regular townhouse, I think. Yeah, with a rock in it. A bit ugly. That's actually weird. Why are there rocks there? I thought those would get removed. By the roads earlier. Huh. Well, that one actually doesn't get removed because of anarchy. Okay, so I'm gonna keep this as a green space. Having a bunch of green spaces in your city, I think, is important. This traffic situation is dreadful. We can probably sort that out in any number of ways. One of those, I think, is to basically go to this junction and remove the pedestrian crossing. That'll help out a lot. And then, yeah, now those guys are going around. One of the unfortunate things is that they're using this road and then going back here, which it's not that unfortunate, but it's somewhat unfortunate. In fact, I think we can probably improve efficiency here quite a lot by essentially just setting up a collector on this side. Like so. And that way, I believe nobody who has a route that goes out this way will ever take this road. Yep. In fact, that police car just did. But in fact, you can actually manually set this up in Traffic Manager Presidential Edition to never send cars this way. Like if I do this, then they can only send cars that way. It's very cool. It's kind of weird how they keep crashing into each other there. I think maybe we need to set up some like specific rules for that intersection. Okay. Anything else we need to do? We do need some more zoning. I think this will be fine. Have I betrayed my... Yes, I betrayed my promise of green spaces by zoning this. In fact, actually, hold on. I think I may have zoned too much because... Wait, did I delete? Yes, I did. Wait, did I mean to do that? I've deleted the pathway here that I created with anarchy. And why is this getting zoned? Okay. Go away. Go away. I think we should be good now. Yeah. I want to keep these spaces green. There's a weird smell coming from the apartment next door. What does that... Oh. Wait, do we have dead people now? Yes, we do! Why do I sound so excited about that? Cemeteries, we can put those in residential areas. There's nothing weird about that, in my opinion. And we do need a crematorium, which we can't get yet. So we're all, you know, everyone's gonna be buried instead. I don't think we're going to be able to afford a bus network for a while, and also obviously don't need it. Why am I looking at that? I don't need it. Not for a while. Elementary school, so we do need. Because we want to maintain our education, like our standard of education, because at some point we will need office workers. Commercial. Let's put it on this road. Might be a good idea to remove parking on the avenue. Not as, you know, I don't think it affects gameplay at all, but it looks kind of weird. Maybe it's not that bad in this this small of a town for them to be parking by the road, but in a big town, I don't know if you want to be doing that. I know you do it in like my home city, and not in Trondheim, but in my home city. In Trondheim, you don't park next to the road at all, really. It's basically unheard of. I think we should expand the... It's not really going to do anything for the traffic, but we should expand the arterial. And, oh, that's ugly. Can I do this? No, that's going to be bad as well. See that overlap? I hate that. Hate that so much. Can't really fix it because we have to like move the entire district. Or we can move the road down a bit, I guess. And that's a lot cheaper, but then we have to move this, and I like this. But I like this, I mean, I don't want to destroy this because it's work. It's fine, it's fine. We can probably deal with it somehow. Like, it's going to be ugly because it's not going to be on the grid, but we could do something like a slight deviation into something that actually merges like this. But that's a problem for the future. So for now, is there anything I need to plop down? Because I want to plop something down before I take the screenshot for the thumbnail. No, we're looking quite good. Do we want a big park? Yes, we do, but where do we want it? I think, again, I think I want to do campus here. But I think, yeah, we need a park here, I think. Like, hold on, let me reserve this as a park area. That's a good, I think, good amount of space for a park. So I got hiccups suddenly. That's a good, not hiccups, but yeah, that's a good amount of space for a park. And yeah, I think that's good for the episode. Thank you so much for watching. And as in the past video, if you want to see more like this, more of this, more videos like this, whatever, please hit the like button and, of course, comment. Especially give me tips on how to better manage my economy, because that's the one part of this game that I'm not good at, evidently. Though we're making quite a lot of money, and we are at 41,000, which means that we can actually invest quite a bit. I do want to, at some point, create dedicated industrial areas, but I don't know if we're going to do that in this square. If anything, we would do that on the opposite side of the river, which I don't want to embark on that journey quite yet, because then we need to buy another square. And how much are the squares? The first square is 5,400. That's nothing. Bro, we should be buying squares. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.